internet.
I didn't see you there.
How are you doing? It's so good to see you.
You lost weight.
You've been working out, haven't you?
I'm Donkey Prince Charming.
My boyfriend.
Stop saying that.
We are giving you advice this week on dating and relationships because we know what we're talking about. You asked us questions. We're gonna answer them now. Are you ready?
Didn't think so.
As an anthropomorphic donkey prince man creature.
And a bitchy princess from the west side.
West side of what?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's provocative. It gets the kids going.
Okay. We are definitely qualified to give you advice on how to live your life.
Because you need it.
You fucking need it.
God,
oh my
you need
God.
it. Internet, pull your shit together. Dear Grumpy Princess,
I'd love to hear more about taxidermy in the context of dating. Would you display disappointing suitors under glass or as rugs for maximum deterrent? Dissuasion. Sorry.
Learn to fucking read.
Also, what is the best stuffing material? These are excellent questions.
I think they really ran with the taxidermy thing. That was just a joke.
I mean, first we kind of need to decide on the ethics of actually stuffing your suitors, which I don't really feel qualified to make a call on.
Oh, I've stuffed a disappointing suitor or two in my day.
Okay.
Okay. Get it?
Were they already dead? Like, I think if they were dead when you got there, then we're clear.
That was a sexual innuendo, and I took it too far, and I'm sorry. To you and the internet. Especially to you, internet. You don't deserve that right now. You're going through a lot.
I don't know if displaying your suitor taxidermy is going to help things. You're probably going to scare off the sane ones and then attract some really combative princes.
The wrong ones.
They are just insufferable.
Not okay.
Don't want to have to deal with that shit. I think that the obvious choice for stuffing is probably
breadcrumbs.
That would get real gross real fast.
Cranberries.
I mean, it's kind of an expected answer, but I was gonna say glitter. It's not gonna. We do have to get it out of the oceans and into taxidermied princes. Where is this conversation gone?
Next song.
Okay. What do you do if your fiance refuses to wear this amazing shirt? That is a problem. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What's the actual issue here? Is he not proud of his majestic merbeard?
Is he conflicted about his majestic merbeard?
Does he not have a majestic merbeard and feels insecure about that? I hear you can buy stick-on ones. Maybe you could try some merbeard affirmations for him. Yeah, like every morning wake up and be like, your merbeard is majestic. You are a majestic merman. You do look like King Triton.
I want to go swimming.
What do you do when your partner still thinks you're one of the heroes, but then stumbles across the controls of your orbital death laser? I mean, awkward. Just tell him it's a vibrator.
Duh.
Dear Grumpy Princess
and Donkey Prince Charming, my boyfriend.
My boyfriend and I are about to move in together. Any advice? Especially if you can tell me how to break it to him easily that I'm going to use all the closet space and that everything will have cat hair or glitter on it. Oh, princes don't have closets. I have never once in a movie seen a prince use a closet. Well, except for entering a different magical realm, but like, not for clothes. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I just sleep in a cardboard box on the floor.
Hey, Grumpy Princess.
And Donkey Prince Charming. They wrote that. They like me.
I have a question.
Okay.
My crush knows I think he's hot, but ever since I've let him know that, he has not talked to me. But he also told me that he's waiting for me to make a move on him. How do I let him know I want to date him seriously without insulting his looks? Because I'm attracted to his personality, and he doesn't know that.
What?
I get really upset when people are attracted to my personality.
Yeah, me too. Fuck that.
I would just make a sign that says, don't be insulted, but I like who you are as a person. Or you could just like yell it to him.
Who is this silly knave that becomes mute at the knowledge that a fair maiden finds him attractive? That is not how you woo a lady. Sorry, I didn't realize how short this was. Maybe he's just shy. You should try a sexy pizza dance.
Oh, a sexy pizza dance is a really good idea. I guess the answer is
use your words. Use your words and pizza.
Fuck you. Use your words and pizza. Gross.
Pretty gross.
You're a little fuzzy. Grumpy Princess, what do you do if your boyfriend voted for Donald Trump? I'm not equipped to answer this question. I don't know.
Run! Run away!
Hi, Grumpy Princess.
Hi.
I'm not talking to you. I'm reading the question.
Sorry, I forgot.
How do you deal with a friend who is in a toxic relationship and won't take your advice and leave the dropkick? The dropkick?
I like that.
Dropkick. Ultimately, you can't make people do anything that they don't want to do. I mean, if your friend wants to keep dating shitty people, then they're going to do that.
And you have to deal with it.
You know, this makes me think that there should be a subscription service you can sign people up for that will send them a monthly box that has stuff like articles about toxic masculinity, bottles of wine, inspirational quotes about freedom, orbital death lasers.
Orbital death lasers.
It's a callback.
Oh. Are you gonna answer it?
Hello? Is this about vibrators? How do you balance one person's need for space with the other person's need to be basically a lapdog?
Space lapdog. Duh.
I think that's a good compromise. Space lapdog. You are both super pretty. That's not a question! Thank you.
Yeah, that's nice.
Does the crown bouncing vigorously over his head get distracting during sex? Okay, like I said before, princesses and sex it's vague at best. Like, princesses don't actually get to have explicit sexuality because we just exist as some virginal fantasy. Okay, what? Stop it!
I can't! Once I've started, I can't stop! Ah!
I don't want to talk about it. So I'm fine with being a single princess right now, but for the future, how does one acquire a man friend or a lady friend or a royal person friend?
Traps, snares, candy,
Candy.
unmarked van.
If you have good upper body strength, you can just burlap sack that shit. Be weird in a highly specific way. That way your brand of weird will attract others of your species. Here's my question. What the fuck are you doing? We have no idea.
Oh God, please help us!
Do you know?
Oh God, please!
What do we do?
I don't know where I am!
You're welcome, Internet.
You're fucking welcome.
If you like our nonsense, you should probably subscribe to this channel.
Ding.
Follow on Facebook, Instagram.
See you next time.